We greet our friends everywhere with Chapter 14 of Ninepence in Her Pocket, the story of Gladys Aylward. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago. A new life in China had begun for Gladys Aylward. As the official foot inspector for the High Mandarin of Shanxi, she gained new importance in her remote district of China. Her visits to the small villages were events of great excitement. She brought news of the outside world and a new way of life for the Chinese, whose women for centuries had limped in pain because of the cruel custom of foot binding. As she unwrapped the feet of the little girls, she told stories of a man called Jesus Christ, whose honorable ancestor was the great God who lived in heaven.
Jesus was not an important official. He wasn't a ruler or a scholar. He was a poor man like you. He had no cash, no home of his own, and he traveled throughout his district far from the home of his honorable mother. He knew all people longed to please the one great God in heaven. He knew all people feared death. He knew smoking opium could not make a man happy any more than binding feet could make a woman beautiful. Just as God is one, he taught that the way to God is one way. Jesus himself is the way. God executed him, although he was innocent of any crime. Jesus was executed instead of me, instead of you, for my crimes against God and for yours. Some of you have already become Christians in this village. Others in other villages have believed. Let me say again, those of you who are listening to me now and wish to follow Jesus Christ, speak to me, and I will pray more with you and show you what you must do to be saved.
Humble pardons, Missy Aylward, but we must leave this village and report to Mandarin. He must not be displeased.
Yes, young, I know. Is the mule ready?
Yes, soldiers already begin slow down mountainside.
Chung Rumai, I will see you again soon. Chin, remember to keep your burn covered. Keep dirt out of it. Let Lu Ho plant for you. Now, young, did you see Lei? I've been looking for him. His wife died since we were here last night.
Missy Aylward, we must go. Mandarin expects your visit. He will be displeased.
I'm coming. Peace to you, Li Yang. Peace, Yulan. Kai Yu Wang.
Even Mule impatient.
All right. Hello, darling. Well, then, let's go. I'll come back again soon. God bless you all. Come on, Young. You don't want to keep the Mandarin waiting.
All the reports of you are good.
You honor me very much, Excellency, by inviting me to have tea with you. I thought a woman was not permitted such an honor.
You are my servant, my foot inspector, and you have brought honor to me. I have dispatched the new law efficiently. You are of value to me.
Thank you.
If heaven made him, earth can find some use for him, even a foreign devil.
I'm glad to be useful to you, Mandarin, but it is the one true God whom I serve.
There are many gods, many beliefs. For thousands of years, the combination of beliefs has been the rule in China. You must learn that there are many ways.
You are a very wise Mandarin. I would like to learn about China from you, about your beliefs. But I will never believe there are many ways to God.
That is all right. A man, a woman, I suppose, has a right to his own beliefs. But there is one thing, one principle, that is common to all Chinese teachings: ancestor worship. The ancestors live in spirit form and help their descendants in marrying, in farming, in childbearing.
Our holy book teaches that only one man lived after death and came again to this life, the man Jesus Christ, the man who was also God.
Ah, yes. This is the living God you preach about.
And he lives within Christians. He lives within me. It is Jesus who cares about the Chinese. It is Jesus who helps them, not me.
And your living God, he is spirit within you.
And because he is alive, I too will be alive after I die.
This is why you are not afraid to travel in the hills. You are like a muleteer. You know all the trails and passes better than the Chinese. You are not afraid of the robbers.
I am not afraid.
We will talk more of this. My wives tell me many stories of you. Now I shall tell them.
You honor me very much. I will do my best, Excellency, to enforce the foot-binding law.
I expect a report of the villages each time you return. I am pleased to have no executions.
One door and only one, and yet its sides are two. Inside and outside, and which side are you? One door and only one, and yet its sides are two. I'm on the outside, and which side are you?
Oh, wonderful, children. You sing English beautifully. It's wonderful to hear it. You make a fine sunshine band. Now, shall we go on?
Missy Aylward!
Yeah, the children are here.
You have red paper from Yaman, an official summons.
Children, you may play outside now. Stay close to the inn.
In the prison, riot has broken out.
Oh, what's that got to do with Foot Inspector?
You must go at once, Missy Aylward. You ordered to come. If you refuse, there'll be much trouble.
Oh, I don't know anything about prison, Chang. Why do they want me to come?
Please, you must run.
All right, but I don't see what a riot in the prison has to do with me. I just hope this doesn't take long. I'm busy. You are the governor of the prison?
Yes, we are glad you are here. The convicts are killing each other.
Well, why did you stop them? Where are the soldiers?
The convicts are murderers, bandits. The soldiers are fighting. There are not enough soldiers.
So you're letting them kill each other. What do you expect me to do about it?
You must go in there and stop them.
Are you mad? If I went in there, they'd kill me.
But how can they kill you? You tell everybody you have living God inside you.
All right. Open the gate. I'll go in.
Give her the keys.
You open the door. They're going to see me as soon as I step out of this doorway. I've got to. I've got to. I've got to step out. Oh, dear God. They are killing each other. Oh, they're raving. They're killing each other. Oh, they're killing each other. Oh, no, you don't. Put down that axe! Give me that axe. Give it to me at once. No, you're not going to kill me. Give that to me, I tell you. All of you, form into a line. You put down those weapons, I tell you. Every one of you. Line up now. One straight line across the courtyard. You over there. Line up at once. You men. You should be ashamed of yourselves. All this noise. And all this mess. Now, I want you to behave. I want you to clean up this courtyard. And if you do, I shall ask the governor to deal leniently with you. Why did you start fighting? I want you to appoint a spokesman. He will speak with me. And the rest of you, begin to clean up this courtyard.
My name is Fung. I am the spokesman.
All right. What started this riot?
No one knows. We're allowed an axe. Just 1 hour a day each. Chop food. There was a quarrel over the axe.
That's not enough reason for all this.
Many of the men here have been prisoners for many, many years. Unless someone, a friend, a relative, sends in food for them, they starve.
There is no food here.
Only what is given. It is hard to sit against the wall and watch others eat while you have nothing. Some starve to death while some go fat.
What do you do all day?
What do you mean, do?
How do you occupy yourselves?
I do not understand. We are prisoners.
Don't you have some work to do?
We do nothing. We sit. We do nothing. We go nowhere. We see no one.
Tell the men the governor will be lenient. I'm going to see him now.
You have done well, Fond.
Those men are starving. They wear rags. They have no shelter, no clothing, no food. No wonder they are going mad. They have nothing to do.
They are prisoners.
Oh, of course you will have riots if the men have nothing to do, month after year. You must find them occupations. You must give them food.
It is as it has been.
No. Those men need looms so they can weave cloth. If they could do small jobs, they could earn money to buy food. They are human beings.
We will discuss it later.
I've promised the men you will not punish them. The prisoner Fung was the spokesman, and I think he will be waiting to hear what will be done.
Fung, yes. Did he tell you he was once a priest?
No, a Buddhist priest.
Yes. He was convicted of theft from the other priests in the temple. His sentence is 8 years.
That seems long. Is it almost over?
No, I do not think so. Perhaps you ought to speak to Fung before you go. You may tell him I have agreed to your terms. Bring the prisoner Fung to me.
Will you promise me that you will feed the men? At least that. Some are starving.
I shall consider what you have said. You may speak with Fung.
Fung, the honorable governor, has graciously agreed not to punish the men further.
Thank you, Missy.
There will be no investigation, but this must never happen again.
Yes.
I'm going now, but I shall come back. I promise I will do all I can to help you.
Thank you. Thank you. I would...
Take him back.
What was that name he called me?
I would?
Yes. What does it mean?
It means virtuous one.
And so we conclude Chapter 14 of Ninepence in Her Pocket, the story of Gladys Aylward. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.